Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a massive shift that's happening in banking right now. It's a change that could either be costing you a ton of money, or if you play it right, could unlock some seriously powerful new financial tools.
All right, let's just start with a number, $180. Yep, according to Investopedia, that's what a simple, so-called standard checking account might be costing you every single year. And the crazy part, most of us don't even notice it happening.
So if that number sounds surprisingly high, you're not alone. And that brings us right into our first section, where we're going to look at how the whole idea of free banking is, well, basically becoming a myth.
And this really hits the nail on the head. These aren't huge, one-time charges that make you sit up and pay attention. No, it's more subtle than that. It's a quiet, steady leak from your account, month after month.
And check this out, it's not just you. The banks are actually moving the goalposts. Take Wells Fargo, for instance. Not too long ago, you needed to keep $500 in your account to dodge that monthly fee. Now, that number has jumped to $1,500. That's 3 times harder for the average person to do. But, this whole thing, it's not just a banking story. There's a much bigger trend going on here. And that brings us to our next section, the subscription takeover.
I mean, you know this model inside and out. We all do, right? We went from buying CDs to subscribing to Spotify, from buying DVDs to subscribing to Netflix. And now, that exact same model is coming for our finances in a huge way.
And the growth, wow, it's just off the charts. The latest data shows that companies built on this model saw a massive 25% jump in their subscriber base, and that's just in the last 2 years. It's a tidal wave.
But here's the thing, it's not just companies pushing this on us. We're choosing it. A huge 84% of people feel they get real, tangible value from their subscriptions. And it's the younger generations, especially Gen Z, who are all in. They see it as a smarter way to get the services they actually want. So, what in the world does this look like when you apply it to a bank? Okay, let's get into our third section and check out the alternative that's emerging, thinking of your bank as a membership. Instead of hitting you with penalty fees, these new digital-first banks are offering optional plans. You choose to pay a small monthly fee to get specific tools you'll actually use. And one of the biggest players in the US, SoFi, is about to go all in on this with a plan called SoFi Plus. This move is set to make them look a lot less like a traditional bank and a lot more like a tech company. So for a small monthly fee, you start to unlock this whole suite of really powerful features. We're talking about things like virtual cards, temporary card numbers you can create for shopping online and then just delete. It's a huge upgrade for your financial security. Or how about this one, another total game changer. Seeing your entire financial world, every bank account, every credit card, all of it in one simple dashboard. This is the kind of stuff that people are actually willing and even happy to pay for. But the real future here, the thing that makes this model so powerful, is the rise of AI-powered tools. This isn't just about showing you where your money went last month. We're talking about having a personal financial coach right in your pocket. And honestly, this is the absolute centerpiece of SoFi's entire strategy. So look, here's the crucial part. This tech goes way beyond just tracking your spending. For about $10 a month, it's analyzing your unique habits, it's predicting your future cash flow, it can even help you see the impact of huge life decisions. And for SoFi, if just 10% of their members signed up for this, that's over $150 million in pure, high-margin, recurring revenue. That's a software business, not a bank. So all of this leads us to the final, and I think most important section, what this all means for you and for the choices you now have for your own wallet. At the end of the day, banking is splitting into 2 different paths. On one side, you've got the old penalty model, where fees are basically a punishment for not following the rules. But on the other, you have this new premium model. Here, paying a fee isn't a penalty at all. It's a choice you make to get a better, more valuable service. It really is the Amazon Prime of finance. So what do you need to walk away with from this explainer? Just remember these 4 things. First, those old-school bank fees, they're going up and they're getting tougher to dodge. Second, the subscription model isn't a fad. It is fundamentally changing how we buy everything. Third, new banks are using this to offer seriously cool, high-tech features for a monthly fee, basically turning themselves into tech companies. And finally, and this is the big one, you now have a real choice between a bank that penalizes you and one that provides value. And that really just leaves us with one last question to chew on. Right now, is your bank just a utility you kind of put up with, or is it a service that you actually truly value? The answer to that could change everything for you.